Hey guys, happy snow day. I hope everybody is warm and safe. Miss Coker is loving the snow and it's still coming down. I didn't bother to put on any makeup, so this is just what it is. Today I wanted to upload a video to show you Zentangles. If you play out in the snow and then you don't have anything to do, you're bored, this is a great way to pass time and to create a really cool piece of artwork. I'm going to show you some of my work that I do. I do this all the time. This is a great way to focus your mind. This is a great way to pay attention to things. If you need your hands doing something in order for your mind to be able to listen to something, I do this when I'm at church in my bulletin. I'm like constantly doodling in faculty meetings. It helps me focus to be able to listen to what's being said. Otherwise, I sit and I stare at the person talking and my mind starts wandering. I start thinking about all the things I need to be doing, or I start making lists in my head. If I'm drawing, then I'm paying attention to what's being said and I'm just doodling, okay? And those doodles are called Zentangles. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. All you need is a piece of paper and a pencil, or if you have a pen, you can do it with markers. Skinny ones are better, but you can do it with anything. And then once you get it done, if you've done it with permanent marker, you can add some watercolor paint to it and add some color. All right, let's get started. All right, so Zentangles. All you need is a piece of paper. It doesn't matter which way you turn it. I like to use a skinny Sharpie pen. I have a ton of these. And what you do is somewhere on your paper, draw a shape, okay? In that shape, you are going to think about one shape. It can be anything. And you're going to fill this shape with that one shape. I always, for some reason, start with swirls. I love a good swirl. And I try to keep them the same size. It's okay if they overlap. This is called medium value. In class, we talk about dark value and light value. This is a medium value, okay? If I were to go in and double this line and then color it in, and I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna grab my big Sharpie and I'm gonna fill this in. This dark area would be considered dark value. And in your drawing, in your Zentangle, you want to have a good balance of dark areas and light areas and medium areas. So my next shape, I'm going to fill with circles. And maybe I don't color anything in. Maybe I'll leave it. That would be considered a light value. I'm going to do another shape. And it can literally be anything. And it's up to you whether you want to fill it in all the way, or if you want to do some cross hatching. Maybe I'm going to alter these, alternate. Okay. And you just want to keep working until you fill up your paper. You can repeat patterns. You can even use words as a pattern. Anything that you repeat becomes a pattern. It doesn't have to be a shape, it can be a word. Like my go-to word is always art. And I repeat it and put a dot in between it. And it becomes a pattern. You don't want to just do it 1 or 2 times. You want to do it a whole bunch to make it a section. And the more you fill up the paper, the cooler it's going to look. But you get really bored really easily. So don't do huge sections. Like, don't start your paper drawing a big section like this, because you're going to get really tired of filling that in with one design. Okay, so start small and work your way across the paper. And this is not something you have to finish in one day. This is something that you can work on. Here's one that I started, I don't even know when, and I'm still working on it. Well, it's been a long time ago because I lived in Monroeville 5 years ago. So this is one that I probably started 5 years ago, and I just keep building on it. And you see I've got this medium and this dark and this light value, and it gives it a nice balance, okay? And I stopped right here, you can tell, because I haven't finished filling this in yet. So that's gonna look really cool when it's all filled in. Here's one that is filled in, okay? And you see there's art, I always use it. And it becomes a pattern, it becomes a design, okay? This is a trip I took to Minneapolis to see my nephew. I usually do things that talk about places that I've been. So I drove from Florence, where I was living, to Nashville, flew to Chicago, then into St. Paul. We went skiing in Welch Village. I don't remember what the Walker Center was, but we went to the Mall of America, we ate at Roosters, and we saw F. Scott Fitzgerald's house. So that was my trip there, and I probably did most of this on the plane or in the airports. And then here's another one where I added color to it. Okay, so you can do a big shape that you're gonna add color to, and then surround it with Zentangles. Okay, so pull you out a piece of paper, find a pen, find a pencil, doesn't matter, and start working on a Zentangle sheet. And enjoy the snow, stay warm, and I will see you in a couple of days. All right, love you, see ya, bye.